Welcome back to Nonsense. I'm your host, F and Bob. Been here, still here, will always be here. Past, future, forever. What is the WWE thing? I forgot it.
Past, present, forever.
There you go. Kind of lame.
Or then, now, forever.
Right, then, now, forever. That's what I should have said. The best there was, the best there is, and the best there ever would be. Two phrases I actually don't like. But either way, I'm F and Bob. Here's Invincible.
It's your boy, Hen Honcho El Henfe. Yeah.
You just shortening up your episode?
Yeah.
Why?
Can't give to him all the time.
No, man. Well, again, that's
Sometimes you need a quickie. You can't just, get butt ass and, the full thing all the time,
All right. That's again one way to put it. Either way, how's it going, everybody? How are you? What's been going on? Another week, another day. I don't even know when this episode goes up, but fuck it. I hope your life's going well.
Yeah.
And if it ain't, it's your fault.
Whatever day you hear this on, the preceding or the next Tuesday, I hope you get tacos and titties. How about that?
Well, shit. When this episode comes out, it'll be post Steak and BJ Day. So hopefully you get that. Did you get to, will you or get to celebrate it?
What day is it?
Tuesday.
Fuck that.
For us. It's Tuesday for us.
Absolutely not. I told you, it's going to be handy and ham sandwich day. That's all it's going to be.
Hopefully it's a handy from somebody else at least.
Oh.
Nigga, that's bacon and bacon day then for you.
Oh, that's strong. That's good. No, that's good.
I was trying to come up with one for the skin flute, but I can't think of a food that match. But whatever, man.
No, that was great.
I'm sorry. Hopefully everybody else got to enjoy Steak and BJ Day, and if you didn't, slap a bitch. Fuck it. She missed it. Fuck it, no. Because I said that the other episode. Motherfucking women just don't give a fuck about us on some certain holidays. Kelly don't remember Sweeties Day. I actually like the concept of Sweeties Day a little bit more.
Listen, okay, Sweeties Day was not a thing where I'm from. Man, we did not know what that is.
But you in Chicago now, and Sweeties Day runs around here. But nobody remembers that bitch.
No, I don't know what day it is.
That's in October.
October.
I thought.
You don't even know.
I don't know because you don't celebrate it.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
If he got some shit, he'd know.
I don't get no gifts. I don't even get a hug. That's fucked up, man. I'm hugless in this bitch.
October 17th.
Hey, I knew it was somewhere in October. I get just like certain people do, man. You too close to a holiday. We blending all of that shit together.
Halloween.
Halloween and my birthday.
I don't even celebrate Halloween.
We do?
Oh.
Halloween is heavy in this household.
Halloween
it's
is
so
my
heavy in this household,
favorite.
my birthday gets skipped.
That's
because
not true.
Halloween being
That is not true.
Bullshit. You start celebrating Halloween what day, Kevin?
October 1st.
Exactly.
But,
Mine's is at the end. See, look. You don't see it on camera, but she straight ass tomato face. Got him.
So, have you ever had a Halloween Christmas?
No. The hell is that?
Just a Christmas, but Halloween theme. I had some friends who did that last year.
Oh, no. No, I like Christmas too much.
They had a white tree, but it was Halloween ornaments. That's on the Christmas tree.
That's crazy. I mean, I'm not saying it's negative. It's bad.
My sister has a Halloween tree, but it comes up on Halloween.
Yeah, no. My friend is a big fan of Nightmare Before Christmas, which is both of them.
Yeah. So. No, I get that. We get to watch that every year as well. Twice, I'm sorry. I'm surprised you haven't gone for the third for the Christmas in July, too. See? Oh, but it's too good for you. It's so good for your birthday, but fuck mine. Ain't that a bitch? No, but see, now Christmas is special to me. I like Christmas. As much of an asshole I am, man, I love Christmas because that's a giving holiday. That's not about getting. You spread love, spread some cheer. That's the only holiday, mind you, 90% of the world is on the same page for once. Like, we're all in a good mood, even though shit's fucked up.
Yeah.
So I actually really like that holiday. That's the only time motherfuckers act right.
No, you know it was really dope? Seeing the Christmas episodes in anime.
I didn't know they had Christmas episodes in a lot of anime. I know there's some, don't get me wrong, but I know there was a lot
like,
of
I remember when it was snowing in Digimon and all of the...
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Like, yeah, it doesn't hurt. That's good.
Yeah,
That's
no.
good.
It's a great holiday. New Year's I'm always iffy on because I don't think people do New Year's properly for me. And the fact that New Year's don't be right anyway because we all celebrate it different, like at different times.
New Year, yeah.
No, Chinese New Year's is shit. I fucks with Chinese New Year. I got to put the picture up. Try not to let me forget, but we decorated Danny's office hardcore for Chinese New Year. Like he still got his dragons and shit up. Like we've been decorating his office for every holiday at this point. But no, Chinese New Year is the shit for the simple fact it's literally just eat and get some money. That's the fuck it. Like it's get money and feast. Great holiday. OG Yule. Fucking fuck, get money and food. That's pretty much it. Like that's all the fuck y'all doing for Yule. Christmas is all about spreading cheer. Thanksgiving is my second favorite holiday. Black Friday is number one though. Because I'm a sucker for a deal.
I think my favorite holidays are Christmas and birthdays.
See, I used to be like that, but birthdays is too much of me. So that's why I couldn't fuck with birthdays.
So my philosophy is for the people that I value I value you existing.
Right.
And being in my life. Shit like that.
No, I get it. I think people are changing how they celebrate birthdays, but to me, there's just the general concept of I exist.
Birthdays also started meaning more after niggas started flying, fucking down like flies.
Well, yeah, that's because we lucky. Made it, bitch. You didn't.
It makes you look at two different sides of mortality.
Yeah, I'm on the other side now, where I'm just like it's a countdown. So I'm like, ugh. I don't want to age no more. Just give me a break. Let me take a year off. I just be wanting like one. That's
I like
all.
being older. I don't
Fuck
like
that.
responsibility, but I like being older.
There's no benefit. There's no benefit in being older. You just get old, you hurt more.
There is benefit. There's independence. There's not having to answer to nobody. It's
bullshit because you always have to answer to somebody. It's either your job you got to answer to, your significant others you answer to. If you're religious, you got a fucking higher power to answer to.
Well, I meant
Man,
like
fuck
on
that.
they're different scales.
Other than that, it's parents, and I didn't beef with my parents that hard where I didn't like them enough. You know what I mean? I don't like them. I don't like my mother. Let me rephrase it. I don't like my mother, but I didn't have an issue of just like, all right, I'm the underling. I have to listen. It is what it is. Because all I did was get old and then have to go listen to somebody else for a paycheck. So what's the damn difference? I got more shit and didn't have to work as much. Kid shit is decent. That's all I'm saying. I got fucking jobs to listen to, the government all up my ass all the time. It took us forever to get my taxes to go through. Because them niggas won't just tell me how much I owe. I got to figure it the fuck out. That is a very strange concept, by the way, that I don't know why we still have. It's, you know how much I owe you, but I'm going to let you figure it out first. And if you don't figure it out properly, I'm going to charge you for not figuring it out right. So, yeah, everybody owes taxes. You get back if you overpaid.
Oh.
Which I always tell people, that's how taxes work, and you're dumb as fuck if you think it's a good thing you got money back. It's a good thing if you don't get shit back. That means you paid exactly the taxes you owed. If you get money back, that means you overpaid.
It means you got fucked.
You got fucked, and they're going to give you a little bit back. Be like, we'll run some of that money back. You know, you kind of fucked up a little bit. I would say anything over $2,000, you really fucked up. If you get more than $2,000, you are fucking yourself somewhere. And it's under $2,000, you might have gave them a little bit too much, but it is what it is. Tax season is rough, is all I'm saying. I don't like doing it. I know Kelly hate it, and we're both fucking LLC owners, so it gets even harder. Fuck the government. Just throwing that out there. Y'all on some bullshit. Anyway, on a happier bit of nerddom is what we're going to go for this episode, right? Yeah. As you can see, the table's nice and decked out with swords of all shapes and sizes. Not all of what I got, but some of mine, some of his. The fuck was I going to talk about your swords for? I did want to say something specifically. Yes, Now that you have your Tanjiro blade, how often have you pulled that bitch out?
Often. Sometimes I do just sometimes I just pull it out to wave it around, helicopter. But yeah, no. I don't just leave it in the sheath.
That's good. It's not. It's just one of those things. I feel like collecting swords are like collecting Funko Pops at this point. Like motherfuckers just start getting them and they don't stop.
No, I definitely touch my swords way more than my Funkos.
I wish I had a button for that. That was another Invincible kind of gay moment. You are racking them up on this episode for damn sure. I'll tell you that much. And it's okay. You can say gay. I don't think that's illegal. People saying you can't say gay anymore now.
I don't know, but I would just always say sus. I don't know. I feel like it's levels.
Yeah, but I think sus is different than just an actual gay
exactly.
moment.
Exactly. I said it was sus.
I thought that was a little gayer. I think that was closer to gay. And before we get too far, sus, I feel like it's the lowest tier shit.
Yeah.
Gay moments is just like you got to take a deep breath in between. Like, I know what you meant, but let's reword that next time. Fag?
No, that's all sus.
No, I think sus is just saying some shit, but it's obviously we all know it's a joke. It's a goof. Nah, man, I think you said that and you didn't realize what you said.
The swords are right here.
I'm just saying, man. I think you could have reworded that, man.
The swords are right here. It's literally by the realm. What? Ha. See what it is?
But all I'm saying is there's levels to those, and I would like to reiterate for the umpteenth time, because people are on my ass, and you're on my ass for some of the previous episodes. Fag ain't got nothing to do with gay. I'm just letting you know now. That is not for y'all. Stop trying to retroactively take fag back for gay people. That's not for y'all. That's for everybody in the fuck else. Everybody else was a fag, not y'all. That's all. If I have to, I would like to reference the South Park episode. They did a very good job of explaining what fag meant, especially amongst all of us 90s kids. We use it quite often. Had nothing to do with gay. You're just an asshole. Fags were just assholes. That's all it was. And they specifically used it for Harley Davidson drivers in that entire episode. Because Harley Davidson drivers, I'm going to be realist, y'all some fags. Don't nobody want to sit here at the stoplight when you sitting there and shut that shit the fuck off. You ain't got to rev at the red light, nigga. Nobody give a fuck about your life with your tight ass leather jackets and your goofy ass helmets and that fucking giant ass front shield. If you scared of the wind, get in the car, bitch. And if you got a 3-wheel motorcycle, get the fuck off. Get the fuck off. You don't want it. You don't want that life. That's all I'm saying.
Can I tell you some stupid shit I've been giggling about over here? Stupid shit, real stupid shit. They have salads at so no. So off, but it's so stupid. Because I had to Google it. I was like, that'll be good as hell. Fam, they have salads at McDonald's, Burger King's, and Wendy's, but not at KFC or Popeyes.
Well, yeah.
I said no because I was thinking, damn, it'll be dope to get I bet they'll make a fire-ass chicken salad at KFC. I Googled it, no salad at KFC. And I was like, if they ain't got it at KFC, I know they ain't fucking got it at Popeyes.
They definitely ain't got none at Popeyes.
So I was like, but because, if you, just imagine.
I wouldn't eat that.
Original KFC, the KFC titty chopped up over some good-ass romaine lettuce. No. That should be fire as hell.
And that whole salad would be soggy in the motherfucker. They chicken already soggy. I'm not finna eat no soggy-ass salad. Are you crazy? The
lettuce would be crisp.
Yeah, the lettuce would be, because that's the only thing they ain't cooking in that bitch. The fuck? I'm not...
Sorry.
Maybe Popeyes, but at the same time, I don't know if a Louisiana fucking salad. Do they have salads like that in Louisiana?
They have Louisiana sprinkle that you could get on the salad. I have put slap your mama on my salad before.
No shit.
Yeah.
I've never tried that.
With like a nice Caesar dressing, that slap your mama take that shit to the next level.
Okay.
Also have jalapenos on the salad.
Same here, but no, jalapenos are good. Fresh, not pickled, right?
Both. I've had both at different times.
Okay. If I'm gonna do it, it's gonna be fresh. That's all. That was a very big left field thing. Yeah. But like I was saying, facts. He tried, and I'm back.
No,
no, it's fine. I was just kidding. No, anyway, nerddom. So you pull out your sword on occasions.
Yep, proudly.
What's the weirdest? What's the most interesting comment you've gotten on having a blade now? Because I feel like people who own a lot of swords get like really like different comments. Like everybody,
Really
like the only thing I get consistently that I'm just like, is that, oh, you must be ready for the zombie apocalypse, or I know where I'm going for the zombie apocalypse. I'm like, no, come here because I might have a pistol or two. No. Like I'm not finna be rolling around here with a blade every goddamn day. You know how hard it is to clean these bitches?
I guess they just ask like, do I pose with it? And I'm like, yeah. I'm saying I don't know. They wouldn't really ask me that just because most streamers have nerd memorabilia like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess maybe that makes sense. I guess maybe it's different for me because not most of my blades are nerd based. Mm-hmm. I only have the Red Queen from Devil May Cry 4, which is my second favorite sword now. But yeah.
At one point, I did want Squall's gunblade.
I'm very picky with shit like that. That's why I don't own Final Fantasy shit, because I'm very picky about just the action figures I purchase because I need it to be extremely exact. So the Keyblades I've seen, well, not Keyblades, the Gunblades I've seen not be done well, and it pisses me off. Or they'll use the wrong gun. And I'm like, no, you need to have a specific fucking revolver for it to look right, shit like that. So I've never purchased one. I would like one. I've only seen one, and it was made by an actual blacksmith that's fully functional, which I'm like, thank you.
What game was Squall? Was that
8? Yeah. Okay. It was a decent Final Fantasy.
Eventually, I'll play.
Again,
I made it to chapter 11.
You're almost there. Congratulations. I'm gonna wait till you're finished because you're at the point now of not no return, but where I could easily say some shit that accidentally fucks up the game for you. You know what I mean? Not that you care heavily.
I was really scared. So there was some like weird shit where like the game audio was fucking up. Like it was like auto skipping dialogue before a sentence was over. And I was like, nigga, did Sephiroth do this? I was like, is this because I was like the last time I played last, right. I had the whole Sephiroth thing. I was like, is Sephiroth fucking with my game file? Is this nigga really that omnipotent? That would have been a fire ass addition.
Wait till the end of the game. I'm not saying that's exactly what's happening. I'm just saying
because when I restarted my game, it stopped.
Yeah. So I'm not saying he's actively fucking with your game. But what I'm saying is he's more omnipotent than you think. Is all I'm saying. What you think he's omnipotent about right now, don't hold a candle.
About us being in a remake?
In a sense, but there's more to it. There's levels to it. It becomes a little more obvious at the end, and
He's
then
referenced the original game.
Right. Which is one thing. I will explain the rest after the fact. That's all. I'll wait till after because it makes sense as you play it. It makes a lot more sense when you know what the fuck's going on. That's all I'm saying. But congratulations on getting back to Final Fantasy. I can't wait till you make it to the end. Hopefully you make it before the fucking new game comes out. New game's only a few months away, and you still haven't played Crisis Core.
I ain't playing this whole week.
I'm just saying, like, and then you wonder I was on your ass about finishing it because I'm like, you got other games you're gonna play eventually, and I'm just like, get through mine first, motherfucker.
I mean, thankfully I couldn't play Hogwarts Legacy.
I mean, you can. You choose not to. Don't give me that shit.
No, I meant like financially. I couldn't.
No, well, that's different. I was gonna say you could borrow my copy, but I got it digital because it had collectible shit. I haven't finished it yet, and Kelly just started, and she loves it. She's playing through it like I played through Final Fantasy Remake.
I'm sure.
So
what house, Kelly?
I let the hat choose, so but Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
Ain't Hufflepuff the crew of bitches?
No, that's Ravenclaw.
No, them the asshole niggas. I thought.
No, that's Slytherin.
Slytherin. So who's the bitch niggas?
Ravenclaw.
No, Ravenclaw's a smart ass niggas.
That's arguably Gryffindor.
No.
They try to give Gryffindor intelligence and courage.
No, they're only courage.
Nigga, Hufflepuff ain't the bitches. Like,
Look.
Hufflepuff are the dependable ones. Never was a Hufflepuff, and he saved the fucking day. So let's not do that.
I'm just saying, them the bitches. So.
The
more you describe it, the
it's
more
not the bitches, because didn't Ravenclaw interact the least in the fucking final fight?
I'm not talking about bitches in the sense of like they're like terrible people. I'm saying bitches in they're not courageous. They're not the most intelligent house. And they're not the assholes.
They're reliable.
They're reliable, which...
Dependable. Strong of character.
I'll give you stronger character. And you know what you say to stronger character people? I wouldn't rely on that nigga in a fight, though.
How? When reliable is in there?
Yeah, you'll show up. You might be the first to get your ass beat. But you gonna show up. You gonna be the first nigga at the party. Like, all right, let's do this. You are the Krillin crew.
I refuse to have this conversation with a nigga that, first of all, Krillin is goated. I refuse to have this conversation with a nigga that didn't even finish the movies. Okay?
To each his own. I'm not saying I'm not accurate in that sentence. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's my take. And again, I love Krillin. Krillin's my guy.
Krillin is goated. Krillin got the best wife.
He still is, best wife. He's still, as a fighter, though. Best looking wife. No, best wife in general. Oh, no. 18 is best wife of all.
Bulma got bread.
I don't give a fuck. Because 18 got cake, and that's all that matters. Tell me I'm lying. And she's an android. Never tired.
Bulma got bread. That bread accounts for something. Her own money.
And if I'm not mistaken, ain't that because they stay on fucking Common House, so this nigga got his own private island. You know what I'm just saying? Like, you don't need money if you chilling on an island.
Got a grocery shop eventually.
And Krillin, he puts in that work as a cop.
He is a cop.
He is a cop, so he put in the work where he needs to.
I know for a fact that World Tournament money that wore out now.
Eventually, yeah. Eventually it has worn out. And again, when the next World Tournament come up, she steps up and knocks it out. She makes the money too. That's a fucking dual team. I like that. Best couple now. I'm gonna even say that.
Yeah, they're definitely best.
Best couple, best wife, all across the board. Krillin, not my favorite human character, but he's up there. He's probably number 2. Yamcha used to be my favorite. I did always fuck with Yamcha. Aside of the means of him dying first with the Cybermen.
And almost Jiro and getting his bitch.
No, he died.
He did not die to Jiro.
I thought he died because he had a full hand put.
The sensu being
that kept him alive. Yeah,
was able to. Sensu being can't bring you back from death. He was able to hold on long.
He was able to hold on long enough. Yeah, because he got a whole hand through his shit. Mm-hmm. And I watched that shit as a child, and I watched the uncensored version.
And energy sucked.
Yep. Yeah, they fuck Yamcha up. Yeah. Yamcha's always caught the most L's.
No, Krillin still catches the most L's because he has more screen time than Yamcha.
That's true. But again, let me rephrase it. Yamcha takes the biggest L's.
Yes.
But that's why I always fucked with Yamcha, because Yamcha is 100% that perseverance nigga. Like, he never. Have you ever seen that nigga just give up hope on life?
Yes, when he retired from martial arts to go be a baseball player.
No, because he preferred to play baseball in general. That was his shit. That was always his shit. From Dragon Ball all the way up, he was a baseball nigga. He was like, I'm just going back. Because even then, remember, he played with the crew of everybody else with fucking Super Saiyan powers and shit. And this nigga was still out there like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to still swing. He don't get no shit. So shout out to my nigga Yamcha. And I hate to say it, and a lot of niggas call flack, gave me shit for that. Budokai Tenkaichi 3. You ain't touching me when I pull out that Wolf Fang fist, man. That is the longest combo, the most deadly combo, and I can set that bitch up 6 ways to Sunday. Don't fuck with me with the Wolf Fang fist. And it's the coolest name motherfucking move, too. Yeah. Just throwing that out there. But Tien is that guy, though. Because Tien went toe-to-toe with everybody 6 ways to Sunday. A bridge version of Tien is that nigga. Tien is just that guy.
Yeah.
Talk shit about his third eye if you want to, but at least he got one. The fuck were we going with that? That was a hell of a separate tangent. I'm sorry. That's why it's the nerd.
About swords.
We were talking about swords. A Nerdom episode. Speaking of which, I'm pretty sure this is non-canon though, but do you like the fact that Tapion gave Trunks a sword? Yeah. Which is the original canon. I still like that story. That was a great story. And I would love to get that sword eventually.
Because Trunks suffers heavy from only child syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
When you really take a look at his singular interactions, especially his interactions with like Goten.
Yeah.
So it was nice for him to have an older brother because they couldn't share Gohan.
Right.
They shared Gohan for like one episode.
Yeah.
When he went to go get the Great Saiyan Man outfit.
And the fact that even in throwing this out there too, as much as I discount adult Gohan, I do like the concept of Great Saiyan Man. He was actually fucking funny to me. He was very hilarious. The fact that he had all them poses, I memorized those poses when I was a kid. I could pull off his whole fucking speech and everything. Dragon Ball Z Budokai 1 consistently played with Saiyan Man. Fucking GOAT character. And the fact that he got his wife in on it too. Great Saiyan Man up there. Might have to just give a tier list of like underrated characters at some point for Dragon Ball.
Well, I mean, they have Goten and Trunks are Great Saiyan Man too now.
Yeah, but
also shout out on some real obscure shit. Shout out to Papaya Man from GT.
Yeah, there you go, another great one.
Fucking Oob needs more love, and I was always a big Majub fan because that was just like full circle.
And Majub again is talking about the struggles of being an anime fan in the 90s. I caught that episode. I caught Majub in the Japanese fucking VHS tape. We hadn't even made it to the Androids yet in America, and I was watching Majub in Japanese cuts, and I'm trying to. Again, it's one of those things where you try to explain it to other people, and people have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. And I'm like, look, there's this like Indian black kid who gets sucked up and fuses with a pink monster. I don't know who he is exactly, but I'm just saying that they fuse together, and he got this fucking dope ass outfit. Like, it's smooth. You can't tell me Shoe's outfit ain't the shit.
Oh, yeah.
Clean as fuck. And I'm trying to explain this to niggas, and they're just like,
the
fuck are you
belt.
talking? Right, he had the belt. This motherfucker had the fucking dope ass fro hawk and shit. I'm like, this nigga look clean as fuck. And he beating the brakes off of niggas in GT. And they're like, first of all, the fuck is a GT? The fuck is a oob? Like, I'm trying to explain all of this shit way too fucking early. Yeah. And that was my life as a 90s anime head. It was getting VHS tapes from Japan trying to explain the niggas new shit. Did the same thing with fucking Cell games. Nobody knew what the fuck I was talking about. We had just saw Goku transform Super Saiyan the first time, and I'm explaining that his son is a little older, turned Super Saiyan and beating the fuck out of this green monster named Cell, and in Japan they can curse. So I'm like, this nigga punched this motherfucker Cell hard enough where he said, God damn it, and spit out an android. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck any of this is, but I'm telling you it's finna be the shit. Just wait a couple more years. Just sounding like Negro Dom is out of his fucking mind.
That is very funny because it was very much a struggle before internet.
Yeah.
It was even a struggle on dial-up to get
anything.
Japanese shit. Yeah.
Dude, I missed the OG Dragon Ball website that played the fucking Rockin' Dragon theme song when you went to it. God damn, dude. I missed that shit.
Shout out to the old Flash games on the Cartoon Network website.
Took me back, man. Took me back. It was great times to be a fucking fan of shit back then, man. Yeah. Which leads me into a weird thought that I had. And I think we discussed it before. And I feel like I'm just going to slightly double down on it. Because I catch some flack from my attitude when it comes to anime and nerddom and shit. And I feel like I just would like to gracefully explain myself. I don't feel like I'm a heavy gatekeeper when it comes to shit like that. But just like based on that quick conversation, it was rough, harder to be an anime fan back in the day. Yeah. So that I'm glad that I was one of the few that walked so everybody else could run. I'm not mad at that. But don't also shit on my childhood. Yeah. Because it was harder for me to enjoy shit. You know what I mean? And then they'll call it gatekeeping because I'm just like, look, I went through a lot of shit to learn this, to get into this environment. And now you're just outcasting me because I'm not the same as you. I don't find that gatekeeping, but if it is gatekeeping, then so fucking be it. I'm a gatekeep. Because the shit used to be difficult. You guys got it easy. You got plethora of shit. You got options.
Niggas don't even know what the fuck dial-up was.
Right. And then you're going to shit on me because I won't watch every 30 new fucking anime that shows up. And I'm like, hold up, nigga. I had to wait for Cartoon Network to drop an episode. That's the shit I had to do. Or go to some guy that I barely knew because he was getting Japanese releases. When, mind you, Amazon wasn't even that popular back in the day. So I don't know how the fuck he got these tapes. But he got them, brought them over, and was sharing with me. shit used to be difficult.
He knew somebody in the war.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe. It was he knew a nigga that knew a nigga. And that's how we got anime for a long fucking time. So yeah, if I'm gatekeeping, fuck you then. I'm a gatekeep. I care.
The fact that you like, I'm still like, you still. They don't have like an anime channel yet on like even like the cable.
No.
Like you gotta randomly find some shit at 2 a.m.
if you lucky. And I'm just like, dude, like you're not in the trenches like we were in the trenches. And I feel like that's like it's I'm not jaded. I'm just like, it was rough. And I enjoyed it.
And we did have channels where you could catch some anime. And they got fucking canceled.
Yeah. Although Samsung TV still got Animeplex, which is like the only anime channel I know of at this point. Yeah, but everything else is like, get it if you can get it, where you can get it, or get a subscription.
I remember when they used to play anime on G4.
G4. Oh my God, I miss G4 when it was good. Remember when they tried to bring that shit back for YouTube and it was straight garbage?
Remember when they tried to bring that shit back for Twitch and then fired everybody?
Yeah, because they were terrible. Like
I liked a lot of them. I liked Golden Boy. I liked Austin Creed.
Austin Creed was 50-50.
Black Hokage is my guy.
Yeah. Let me rephrase it. The big names of G4 weren't good to begin with, and here's the reason why. This is why I fell off of G4. And this is a quick. I'm gonna make a long story kind of quick. Remember they used to do game reviews and shit like that, and one of the games that popped up was Persona 3. They roasted the fuck out of Persona 3. I can't remember his name, but it's the bald white dude and the one chick.
Adam Sessler?
Yeah. He roasted Persona 3 something serious. He was like, worst game I've ever seen in my life. Damn. He hates RPGs with a passion, which is fine. Everybody has their taste. Yes. But they were both like terrible game. Next day, I go out to Planet Hollywood or whatever the Hollywood video store is, which had the Planet video games inside of it. I go in there. This is back when you can go to a game store and niggas who worked there played video games.
Yeah.
Which is fucking obscure now. It makes no sense to newer people. And when I mean play games, I mean they play all the games, not their genre games. They dabble in everything. This motherfucker, and I shit you not, whole half his body tatted with all the Persona characters and a bunch of Persona monsters. And I go in there and I'm just like, yo, like, I ain't got shit to play right now when you can say that kind of shit. I'm like, I ain't got shit to play. I'm looking for something different. Wait, what you got for me? And he just looked at me. He looked at his arm. He's like, you ever heard Persona? I'm like, never. What the fuck is that? And he was like, bro, greatest game I've ever played. Go to school as a student. You do all this shit and you fight monsters in the meantime. And I'm like, fuck it, I'll try it. The game was $20 back then. Picked it up. I still have that copy to this day. One of the greatest fucking games I've ever played in my fucking life. I've sunk hours and hours into it. Still haven't fucking finished it. You haven't finished 5 yet?
I haven't finished Royal.
Oh, okay.
Desperately need to finish Royal.
You should. I think they're both great games. I still feel like 3 is goated. It's a little bit better, but
3 is literally my favorite of all time. That is my favorite video game of everything.
And that's saying a lot.
That's my favorite of all time.
And again, I'm not saying one is better than the other in the sense of you can't like one over the other.
As far as overall series, goated music as well.
Yes, 100%. And I think we've mentioned that 1,000 times over. Yeah. The music fucking kills, dude. I need an album. I need them to just drop a physical album or a record so I can have that bitch. Fucking lovely music, man.
Are you apprehensive at all about Persona 6?
A little bit, just because I think they're right. Because Persona 5 was a very big high horse. Yeah. For the simple fact that everybody got a chance to get their hands on it. They threw it in Smash. Everybody knows it now. So now they got to live up to a hype that they never had to before. And I don't want them to fuck it up.
They could 2K21 it.
That's what I'm kind of worrying about.
2K21?
Yeah.
No, 2K20.
20, yeah.
And that's why we didn't get a 21.
Right. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for is don't chase a hype. Do what you've been doing.
Yeah.
Do what you've been doing. It's been, even though a lot of us don't like 4 is still a good game. 5 was a great game. 3 was a great game. Don't fuck with it. Just do what you've been doing and it'll sell. You know what I mean? And I think that's what happens to a lot of companies is when they hit a peak, they want to take it to the next level. You ain't always got to do that. Just do what got you there. Championship mentality. Do what got you there.
Yeah,
That's why I have an issue with Tenkaichi 4. But we'll discuss that after the break. So welcome back to Nonsense. Look, you already ready for me to have a bad take. It's not a bad take.
I mean, I listened to the Friday episode.
Right. It's not a bad take.
I think it's an unrealistic take. They're gonna DLC something.
I know but here's my thing.
Whether it's stages, whether it's the fucking manga characters, which I wouldn't be mad at.
I wouldn't be mad at the manga characters. But my thing is I know for the simple fact because of how business works, they're gonna shorten us the fuck out of this game. Because that's how they make games.
And blame it on visuals. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying is either A, give me all of my characters. You gave me them before. There should not be a vast amount of fucking DLC characters. I can understand maybe some obscure ones that not everybody wants. I can understand the manga because they haven't been visualized heavy yet. You might want to wait till they make it to shows. Understandable.
I feel like the DLC is gonna piss people off.
Everybody. It's already gonna piss me off. That's why I'm
I don't know how much. I never looked into how hefty the assets were for any of the Tenkaichi games because I was too fucking young then. It's been 16 years and a lot of shit has changed.
Yeah.
I'm willing to wait to see more than a teaser trailer in the middle of an event.
Yeah.
But I also don't really know when more of those details will come. So I don't even really want to do shit. I don't want to speculate. I don't think they will do manga characters. Like, it's also, like, it's precedent on more than just a game release. Is it going to release after the anime comes back, where they have time to animate the manga? Is it going to come back before? Is it going to come back alongside? And then that will be what the DLC is, the new characters from Super coming back.
Right.
We don't know. We don't really know shit. I'm just glad to know that, hey, we didn't forget about you.
Yeah. And I think but that's why I always said my expectation stops there.
That's why niggas thought it's been so long, niggas thought it was fake.
Yeah, no.
Niggas thought the fucking announcement was fake.
I seen the trailer and I'm like, and I scroll right by it until everybody else is on. I'm like, wait a minute, that's real? All right, let me go back and take a look. And again, my expectations are mild.
It'll be fire if they work with the modders. Because there is a Tenkaichi 4 completely mod shit. That would be dope.
That would be fine. And the only reason why I want them to do that is because they base it off of Tenkaichi 3.
Yes.
That's the only thing I care about. And that's my biggest thing. The characters I can live and die with. I'll fight for what I feel like we deserve.
But you have to also understand, that was a PlayStation 2 game.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm saying technology and restrictions has changed a lot.
But here's what I'm saying. The shit that could be an issue is a non-factor for what I'm asking for. What I'm asking for is, in simplicity, is a Tenkaichi game and not Fighter Z in 3D. Yeah. I don't want a fighting game. I don't want a tournament game. I just want you to make a game.
Well, no, they had tournament and Tenkaichi 3.
But what I'm saying is it was tournament in the sense of the gameplay is still the same. The gameplay never changes. It's not a competitive fighter. Yeah, no. And I think that's what everybody is really strong about is I don't want a competitive fighter. This is a flashy move. This is fun to be the character I like in the game. Yeah. That's all it should be.
But there are going to be some sweats.
Fine. Let the sweats exist. But sweat in our fucking system. It's no different than there's sweats in Smash Bros. That are like turn off all the items, only this state, all of that goofy shit. I ran
into a Naruto Storm 4 sweat out in Indiana.
That's crazy.
It's insane.
But at the same time, he's got a sweat in our system, is what I'm saying. Fine, sweat in our system. We just will refuse to play with you. That's fine. Give us the option to not play with you, and that's fine. But don't change how the game operates because sweats exist. Yeah. That's my only thing. I got a sad feeling that that's what's going to end up happening, that it's going to come closer to Xenoverse.
I think it's going to play the exact fucking same. I just think the character list is going to get hit. For the base game character list is, I assume, will get hit because you have to make it look prettier than a PS2 game. It takes assets and space. We might have to get less characters up front.
Bullshit. And here's why. Here's why.
Tenkaichi 3 isn't a bad looking game.
For one, it's not a bad looking game. Not that it's rivaling other newer games, but it's not that bad looking game. 2, here's the technical aspect of it. If you're talking about physical releases, doesn't fucking matter. Because the amount of data that's been dropped on Blu-ray disc, mind you, at this point, a Blu-ray disc is almost 10 times the size of a fucking DVD. No excuse for space. 2, and a lot of people don't realize this, even though I buy physical games, none of the game is really on the fucking disc. Yeah. It's still all getting downloaded. The file's going to be what the file's going to be. And again, I don't know if you bought Red Dead Redemption. That was 2 fucking discs. That was 2 Blu-ray discs of downloadable shit. And you still had to download shit through the internet. So it's not the disk space, it's not the data space. If you want to cram it in there, cram it the fuck in there. No excuse. That's not the issue. Mind you, most of the characters that we're asking for are fucking just mirror images of themselves. I'm not expecting
they brought it back after damn near 2 decades to fuck it up. So
there's been a lot of games that have been brought back to be fucked up. Don't know if you remember Mega Man.
Fucked up on purpose.
Not on purpose,
You
but
talking about Mighty Number 9?
No, I'm talking about Mega Man 10. Thank you.
I didn't play Mega Man 7 because fuck Axel. No, I like Axel, but that game was too goddamn hard for no fucking reason.
It was way too damn hard. But not the worst game on the planet, but it was definitely not the best shot. 10 was supposed to be a return to normalcy, and it wasn't that good. It really wasn't that good. Mighty Number 9 was a ripoff, trying to say, if you're not going to do it, we'll do it for you. They tried and failed. Yeah. So, understandable. There's been a lot of sequels of games that have been pretty ass, and that's just because they're doing what they want instead of what the player base wants. Think about same thing, and I liked it. DMC Devil May Cry.
I liked DMC too.
I loved it, but it's not what the fans wanted. So as a fan of Devil May Cry, even though I liked that game, I also said, "You're right," and I stepped back and said, "Do what the fans asked for." The heavy fans of the series wanted what they wanted, and I'm like, "Fine." I'm going to step back, not my territory to step on anybody's toes. And they came out with the new Devil May Cry, fucking phenomenal games.
Yeah.
Very phenomenal games because they went back to what was asked. The only thing I was kind of iffy about was the amount of load screens, but I'm like, you know what? The game's good. I'll take the loading screens.
Yeah.
Weird that it's fucking PS4, 5 territory. You still have loading screens and title cards and shit. But hey, the game's crisp. Ain't no problems with it. One of the few games that needed to be updated 16 times over, rechecked. They added 1 drip of DLC, and it really wasn't even necessary, but I'm glad we got Virgil. But the game was phenomenal. Yep. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about when it comes to games. Make a finished game. I
understood more DLC from DMC5.
I would have been okay with it, but what I'm saying is whatever DLC they added, could have added past that, I'm fine with them just making another fucking game, which they will do.
Yeah.
So that's the shit I'm cool with. Instead of rehashing this one game and fixing and tweaking it where it's almost no resemblance to the original, just make another damn game. Another game, case in point, Dead or Alive. Dead or Alive is like the worst offender of fucking DLC for me.
Oh.
For the simple fact, and Kelly was there. I bought Dead or Alive 5. Then they came out with a definitive Ultimate Edition with all the characters. And I'm like, fuck, now I got to get rid of this game and buy another one. Then as soon as that came out, then they came out with 5 Last Round, which had a few more characters and a little bit better physics. And I'm just like, yo, fucking finish the game first, maybe, and then release this bitch. You're not done.
Yeah.
You're not fucking done. The only reason I was okay with it is the fixes were worth it, but I felt like that could have just been an update.
Yeah.
That's all. And this is like, what you're doing is not finishing a game and expecting us to keep buying the game because fuck it. And that's all I'm saying. Finish your fucking games first. I'll pay for it when it's done. That's all. If it takes 3 more years for you to finish the game, I'll wait. Don't give me a game this year and then have to update it 5 times.
Yeah.
That's all. And you know you need to fix shit. Not when you knowingly need to fix shit and you're just like, well, wait.
I agree.
That's all. So I'm very skeptical about Tenkaichi. And it was Ultimate Tenkaichi I was thinking of the other day too, when I did the Friday episode.
Oh yeah,
they had created that game was ass, but the created character story was really good. I actually really enjoyed the created character story. I played through that shit 6 ways to Sunday, and that was probably one of the fucking few games where they just didn't do the Dragon Ball story, but the story they created for it was really fucking good. It was actually a really good story. So shout out to that fucking game. One last thing, and then we'll get to your topic because I think we're almost We're about halfway through now. A little over halfway through. I just wanted to say this to my fellow nerds. I will not, and I refuse to be, part of the blurred culture. Here's why. It's nothing negative towards blurs. It really isn't. I know a lot of people thought it was a knock towards it. It's more so, I personally don't, I'm trying to think of the right terms.
Want black to be part of your identity?
That's all it is. I just because I'm a black content creator or a black podcaster, that isn't who I am. I'm just a podcaster. I like nerd shit. I am not a black nerd. I don't like that extra label because it seems like it separates it. And then when I see nerd culture now, when you see the black nerd culture and then the rest of the nerd culture, it seems so isolated.
Yeah.
And it's just, for lack of a better term sometimes, it's just nigga shit with cosplay. If you like nigga shit with cosplay, fine. But don't drop me over there and now have to be stuck over here with you. You know what I mean? I like swords for sword's sake. You know what I mean? I'm very interested in swords. I'm not a black swordsman. You know what I mean? The fuck does that supposed to mean? That's all I'm saying. It's not that I don't take it as an insult, but I take it as you're pigeonholing me. You know what I mean? You're like, you belong in this small circle. And I'm like, no. I don't think anybody should be circling themselves off. You know what I mean? And that goes for all forms of content and shit like that. Because I had an issue with the same thing, and Mikhail talked about it when black people got into metal. I'm all fine with it. But come in here and assimilate. We are all metalheads here. There's not black metalheads. There's not white metalheads. I hate that shit with a passion. We're all just metalheads here. That's all it is. And when niggas start doing nigga shit in certain places, they start fucking it up.
That sounds like circling off will benefit you there.
No. This is where, to me, it's where it fucks up the culture immediately. So there's a band that I did a podcast about not too long ago. They were an all-female black metal band.
Okay.
And I'm like, cool, do what you want. I'm happy with that. But their messaging was, black people created metal. We're taking it back. Black people are very heavily mixed into rock music. I understand that. I'm a historian of rock music. You're not taking shit back from anybody. I hate to say this, and I said it to Kelly. Metal is my last safe space where I get to be a part of the culture and we're just having fun. You know what I mean? Okay. We're all just doing what we want to do. Don't bring race into this shit. Don't bring politics into the shit. This is my last safe space to escape the world. That's kind of what the whole thing is we're all one big brotherhood, one big sisterhood. We have a lot of fucking fun at these concerts. I really want you to go to a concert with me because it's one of those things where from the outside looking in, it looks very chaotic. When you're in it, it is the most fun brotherly moment I have hugged niggas I never knew and will never see again. I have met the greatest set of motherfuckers on the planet. It is the craziest shit. Like, we're just fucking family in an instant. You know what I mean? And I've never experienced that. And I feel like as soon as you start bringing nigga shit or politics into it, you're now fragmenting what we have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I can understand that.
And that's why I'm like, I don't want to be part of the blur culture. It's not a knock to it. That's fine. That's your subsection of what you like. Don't drag me into it because then I'm going to feel like I can't experience the rest of it because I have to be part of this culture. That culture is very large, you know? And I'm not with that. That's all. Because it was brought up to me and because people will call me blurred. Kelly didn't mean anything negative by it, but like our hashtags at one point were or podcasters of color. Rip that shit off. We ain't doing that. Not here. I get it. I happen to be black. It's great. I'm just a fucking podcaster, dude. That's all I am.
Oh, I'm not black. I'm OJ ass nigga.
But I mean, hey, throw your insults where you need to. Fine, fuck it. But I'm very adamant about that. You know what I mean? I'm very adamant about I just do what I do. That's all it is. I don't dislike it. A lot of people are like, you just don't like being black. No, I don't like being labeled as black and then have to take the baggage that goes with it when I'm just in the mix to be a mix.
Fucking Black Podcast Award want to nominate us, nigga, I'll show up. Fuck it. I'll show up. I
ain't gotta go. I'm not gonna go. I'm telling you that much.
I will.
Because to me,
I'll wear
Not only
Koofy
that,
up in
but now that
bitch,
means
too.
I'm not as great as I think I am. I'm just good amongst black people.
No,
that
it's
fucking
just
sucks.
another accomplishment. And as I said, you ain't gotta go accept the award, nigga. I will, and we'll bring it here.
No, you don't know. No, I don't do that shit. It'd be on your.
That's fine.
It'd be at your house, motherfucker. That's great. I will not accept that award. Motherfucking Idris Elba started doing that shit. He's very adamant about that.
Good for him.
That's all I'm saying.
Shit.
I just don't want to be pigeonholed. That's all I'm saying. I feel like
If BT open a podcast category on their awards, nigga, who ain't gonna go to LA? You fucking wrong. You think I won't?
yeah, you can go. I'm saying you can go. Yeah, I'm not saying we can't be black and be podcasters. That's very weird to say. But I'm just saying that's not what I want to be. I want to be known as a great podcaster. I am a nerd.
I think
That's it.
I think both things can be true.
No, I'm not, and that's what I'm saying. Both things can be true, but don't hold me to one thing. You know what I mean? What's the name said that shit?
I want to be a nigga book report during Black History Month one day. Shit.
I don't think I'll belong there, but that's cool. I think I've shitted on that way too many times. I don't like Black History Month at all, but that's again a personal thought.
Well, nigga, you only like Juneteenth because you get off now.
Yeah, but I also, if as soon as Gay Day becomes a thing and I get that day off, bullshit, I'm gonna not take that day off. You crazy as fuck. I ain't gay at all, but I will take that free day off. You out of your rabbit ass mind. Get a free holiday. Fuck you mean? Like I said, I only fuck with Juneteenth. This is a holiday now. It's a federal holiday at that too. Should I get a paid day off too? You crazy as fuck. I'm not finna take that day off. You dumbest motherfucker. Do I respect it? Do I celebrate it? Will I wear a dashiki? Absolutely not.
You gonna barbecue then?
Nah, I barbecue for Memorial Day. Memorial Day is my first barbecue day. I ain't that level of nigga. I will cook if it's nice out, but I'm not cooking because it's Juneteenth. I'm that kind of nigga. I didn't barbecue, 3 times now? Because it was fucking over 60? Hell yeah. I'm a nigga. I'm not that nigga. I happen to be black, and I will do some black tendency shit. That's all I'm saying. Don't label me. Anyway, you had some wrestling shit you wanted to get off your chest.
Different episode.
It's like completely different. Was it gonna run that long? I'm sorry. I really needed to get that off my chest. That shit pissed me off. Not pissed me off, but it just bugged me.
Rey Mysterio is the first inductee for Hall of Fame this year.
No shit. Congratulations, Rey Mysterio. Shout out to the Friday episode where I just defended Rey Mysterio too.
There's a rumor that Randy might go in this year and Randy might be done. No. With his back.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's sad. That's a sad moment, man. Randy's my guy.
Yeah, it's sad because originally the plan was a WrestleMania match, him and Riddle, and I'd assume Riddle was gonna be going over, but now with Randy gone and Riddle in fucking rehab.
Yeah. Oof.
That's unfortunate.
I would like a swan song for Randy too.
Yeah.
He deserves it. He heavily deserves it.
I think he was saying he wants Mick to induct him.
Foley?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Why? Not negatively. I'm just curious. Yeah, but still. Because he's ran through a lot of legends, and I'm just like, it's weird. I mean, trust me, I love Mick. Mick is like my number 2 guy. But
that's what I heard.
That's crazy. I would assume maybe Triple H, Ric Flair, maybe even Undertaker, maybe even though they didn't. Batista would have been a good one too. But they had a falling out, didn't they?
I wouldn't even be mad if he had Cody do it.
Why?
Cody being back now, the whole legacy thing.
That's true. That would be cool too. There's a lot of guys that I would obviously have chosen.
Cena. That was a great rival.
Yeah, it was a great rival. I'm not mad at the rival. I think, but Cena's still like he's like The Rock. Like he's
tied together a long time.
They were too. But Edge again is kind of more active than not.
Edge is also already in the Hall of Fame.
Yes, true. But I feel like somebody like a retired old head should be sending them off. You know, I would even take HBK to send them off too.
I'm interested in seeing is Ray gonna still wrestle.
No, he needs
in the Hall of Fame.
He should sit his old ass down, honestly. No offense.
We need the WrestleMania match with him and Dom. I don't think we're gonna get it though.
I don't think so either. But because my thing is I don't want him to do anything at this point that would taint his legacy. You know what I mean?
I could see a 6-man. No, Maybe not. Maybe a tag team match. Dom and Damien, Ray and that nigga from Legado del Fantasma. Raul Mendoza, I think his name.
Yeah. That wouldn't be too bad. I would like a great swan song for Ray, but I don't think Ray's set up right now to get one. You know what I mean?
I mean, it is. He would have to beat Dom, though.
Yeah, but
I don't know if that.
I don't think that's good enough to send him off on. You know what I mean? Like, that would be a stepping stone.
I mean,
it would be like
else?
him beating Dom. I would like for them to either rekindle or completely split away to the point where Dom's like, I have nothing to do with Ray anymore, and like make that the reason why he's like, I'm done.
I don't think he can do that because they've been doing the whole "hit me, daddy" thing,
Right.
which
It's a weird way to say that, though. I don't like that.
I mean, no, it's fucking nigga got daddy issues as a grown ass man.
I know, and that's what I'm like. Personally, I just wish he'd just let that shit go, man. You know what they should do? They should do some old WWE shit. He should have to wrestle. He should tag team against Ray and the ghost of Eddie Guerrero.
He mentioned Eddie this past Friday.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He was like, fuck, I wish I was Eddie's son. Or something like that.
Ouch.
Something to that effect.
Yeah, he should have to fight Eddie, the ghost of Eddie. They fought, if I'm not mistaken.
They fought for a paternity on a pole match.
No, I remember that. But what I'm saying is, then and stupid shit. Yeah. Right? Vince wrestled against God at one point and won.
Yes.
So fucking wrestle the ghost of Eddie.
No.
I'd be down for that shit. I'd be down for that shit 100%. Bring Vicky back.
Yeah, I think Vicky did leave AEW.
Mm-hmm. She's out, so she could be.
I think she wanted to do announcing from some other
Yeah.
Hispanic shit.
Yeah, I think she was like regular ass TV shit, like not even anything wrestling related anymore.
Yeah.
But I mean, they could just bring her back in for the storyline. Damn, that would be fucking crazy. But no.
Yeah, but Vicky accusing Ray of shooting the club up, I would not want to see that on my TV. I would.
Wow. That shit would be crazy though. Nah. But damn, like I'm still more like hit by fucking Randy being gone, dude.
Yeah.
Because that's weird. Because Randy is like when I was older watching fucking wrestling.
The one that's like never, like Randy was injured a lot in his younger years.
Yeah.
So for our later years, he's pretty much always been there.
Yeah. So this is crazy. To not have him there anymore, that's a big icon to lose too.
Yeah.
And I feel like not that he was underappreciated, but he's not as appreciated as he should be.
I feel like he is.
You think so?
I feel like they put him there, right there under Cena. Under Cena, above Edge.
I feel like he's vastly among. Like, I would give him more of a toe-to-toe, if not just slightly edging over John Cena. Only reason why I can still put John Cena is he's got that factor that a lot of the other guys had was either you loved him or you loved to hate him.
Yeah. And
I think nobody really hated Randy ever. You might have disliked some of the shit he was doing, but it was hard to hate him, and that's what makes him way the fuck up there.
It's hard to be hated when you have a cool finisher.
I would say probably the third best finisher of all time.
Yeah.
Hands down. And that's saying something because I'm a big Stone Cold guy, and he still has my number one finisher of all time. But Randy's edging really close to that fucking Sweet Chin music.
I could see. Oh, yeah. Where you got the rock bottom at?
The rock bottom's like 4 or 5, maybe 5. But the only reason I can't give you that is because, especially now that Booker T's been running his mouth about it, the bookend came first, which it technically did.
I knew it did though.
But again, it's just like it's a rip-off special. But everybody's special is ripped off to a certain degree.
Yeah, remember when DDT was a finisher?
Yeah. But wait,
Shout out to Jake.
But when it was done right, it was cool. It was really cool. DDP fucking had a nice one.
No, that was Jake who had the DDT.
Did he too?
Finisher.
Yeah, he did. He had the OG one too.
DDP had the cutter.
You're right. I'm sorry. Fuck. It's a lot of old niggas with really good specials. But again, Jake did it nice. Yeah. But it's a better setup, I think, than most people allow it to be. But no, the rock bottom is probably 5 or 6. Because it ain't Because the pedigree, I feel like, is above the rock bottom, too. Pedigree's a good chunk above. Just especially for the motherfuckers he's hit with it over the years.
Yeah.
The way it's set up and all that shit. Yeah, no, it's fucking phenomenal. No, I'm going to have to put the pedigree way up.
All right, one last question. Which one do you have higher between the AA and the STFU?
STFU is which one?
His submission.
Oh, fuck out of here.
Grab the leg and
That's under the fucking crippler crossface for me, man. So I'm gonna have to put the AA above it because crippler crossface was much better.
Yeah,
it was much better. And I only reason I'm struggling to say the AA is because I'm from the FU era. So
apparently not even apparently, I saw it. They gave Cody a nice crossface in 23.
Did they?
Yeah.
Nice.
He also has a springboard cutter.
Shout out to Cody for getting everything he deserves.
I really hope that we can make this St. Patty's Day thing work. I think it'll be dope. I don't think you played 22, did you?
I haven't played a wrestling game since 13, dude.
Oh, this would be so
It's
fun.
been a minute. No, 15. That was John Cena's last cover one, right? It was 15? Pretty much when
I don't think he was in favor. I don't think
let me rephrase it. When did they switch over to 2K?
13. 13 was the last WWE.
Okay.
Then it was 2K14. I think Rock was on 2K14.
Right.
2K15 might have been Seth. That would be a good ass game show named the Wrestling Covers.
I could do it for the most part, I think. Up until you got to the 2K era.
I would probably fuck it up, to be honest.
We got to do that soon. Once I upgrade the setup a little bit. I wanted to do more tier list. Because we had a lot of requested ones and shit that I wanted to do too. So we got to get back to that.
2K15 was Cena.
Okay. Yeah, that's the last one I think I've purchased and played. Because that was the one where they had the two rival like story things. Where the fuck it was Cena and somebody and then Triple H and HBK.
Cena and Punk,
right.
HBK and Triple H, and then they had Randy and Christian.
Right. And I think that was the last one I did because that's the one when I switched from playing it on PS3 to PS4. Mm-hmm. And that's when I was like, all right, they changed too much where I don't like playing this shit anymore. That's when they changed it where it was just, I miss the good old days where you could just mash buttons and kick out. And now you got to play a whole ass mini game. And I'm just like, I don't want to play a mini game. I know they've changed it where it's a little less.
But now at the kick out, you just flick up the right stick for 23.
Thank you.
You flick up the right stick in the bar window thing.
I can get behind that. Bring back mashing buttons.
You can mash buttons for pen in 22, and you can put it back like that in 23.
Decent.
This is gonna be fun. I really want to work this out.
Yeah, no, we'll figure it out. It'll work out. I definitely want to do something because I haven't streamed anything at all, and this was supposed to be the streaming setup as well, and I just haven't had time to fucking fully flesh everything out. Costs money.
Where's your PS5 at upstairs too?
It's in the room actually. I play everything down here. I don't have time to go upstairs. It's fucking in the house, edit. Like literally when we're done with this, it's edit, pull out clips, and maybe make dinner tonight. Like hopefully I have time to eat. I work hard. So do me a favor. Run by www.fnentertainment.com. Pick up a shirt. You can drop tips now. PayPal only. Because I don't want your credit card information. And I brought about it. She added it where it's a nice system too. If you donate, you can leave like a little message and shit, and you can have your message read live on an episode. Fucking crazy.
Yes, sir.
You got your messages. If you just want to leave a message or some stuff, minus a tip, you can still do that. That'll just make it a maybe or maybe not. I read it, but I read everything though. But it turns into a maybe, maybe not if you get it read. But I would like to bring that back because that was some old school shit where people used to actually write in more often. Yeah. And I'm like, dude, what happened? Everybody fell off. Like I branched out further so I can make it easier. And everyone's like, too much work now. Yeah. Motherfucker, I have simplified this. You have a whole website to go to now. Link trees for both of us are below. No excuse. And speaking of which, I just want to make sure I do this. Shout out to Japan. I don't know where the fuck y'all came from on that one, but they fucking somehow blew up in Japan hard. So shout out to you motherfuckers. Konnichiwa, bitches. Yeah. Maybe we'll do an entire episode in Japanese if I can. I gotta brush up on my Japanese.
I need to learn first, nigga.
I got plenty of books and stuff.
like I got a Duolingo. I got Duolingo and shit.
Man. Best way to learn is old school books, man. We got the books that they train kids in Japan. Like I went hard when I learned, man. I can bum rush my way through a few sentences and shit like that. Joshio Wado. Shit like that. What's up? In Japanese. But yeah, I'll brush up on it a little bit. We'll see if I can get at least half an episode. Half an episode. I won't promise you a full hour. So shout out to you guys. Make sure you stop by the website, buy some merch. It ain't on sale anymore, but you can still get it. Cups, mugs, t-shirts, new hoodies.
Stickers.
I can't wait to get my hoodie. I already bought mine. I can't wait to get it. It's gonna look flat on the mouth. And funnily enough, already working on a new batch of merchandise. Game don't stop, man. You got that next shirt finna be crispy. So, anything for you to promote?
Just as always, my Twitch and TikTok, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, I stream. And videos are sporadic, but if you follow me and hit the bell, you'll know when they get uploaded.
See? There you go. Get on your shit. I promoted my shit hard. Oh, fuck, I almost forgot. Music from the three of us one more again.
I will go first, and I will give my music shout out to the new Lil Wayne and DMX. Can't Nobody. It's Lil Wayne with him and Swizz Beatz uses the Niggas Wanna Be Started Something sample.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it's good to hear DMX. R.I.P. DMX.
Yeah, man, I miss that nigga. Miss Scales.
Ghost, the album Imperia came out 1 year ago at the time of this recording. So listen to Spillways.
Spillways is a good one. I like that. Is that the same one with fuck is that song I like? Sunshine?
Yeah, Call Me a Little Sunshine.
That's a great song. I love that shit. I'm gonna go opposite again. I'm not gonna go comedy. I did Ninja Sex Party last time. I think everybody in this room needs to listen to it again. Bleed by Meshuggah. Fucking incredible song. One of their best fucking songs, probably their most popular song. And the reason why I say listen to it is that's a great way to introduce yourself to Meshuggah and understand that these niggas make no sense but make the most beautiful music on the world because of the simple fact, and the best way I can explain it, and I'm ripping Bill Burr on this one. Because Bill Burr is a great comedian, he plays drums, and he explained it better than anybody can explain it. The way the song is played is half the band is playing to your head, and the rest of them is playing to your feet. And it's fucking crazy. It's the weirdest shit until you hear it. And especially the drummer alone. The drummer, I don't know how the fuck he plays. If you're gonna listen to it on YouTube. Make sure you type in Meshuggah's Bleed, Thomas Hakey. Listen to him because the camera just focuses on him playing. It cuts to everybody else every once in a while, but it mainly focuses on him. The top of his body is playing a different song than his fucking feet. It is incredible. Top half of his body, boom, boom, pat, boom, boom. Super simple. Everybody's head nodding to that beat. Fucking simple. His feet. You're like, how in the fuck is this nigga's feet keeping up? It's a 5-minute fucking song, and this nigga doesn't get tired for shit. And your heart and your feet are matching his fucking beat. So the way you nod your head, look at the crowd when you see that song play. Everybody's body's on 2 different tempos, but it matches. Okay. It matches beautifully. That is metal to its fucking T, dude. I fucking love Meshuggah. Shout out to Meshuggah. I didn't even realize they were a younger band. They play like they've been around for years, but they're a younger band. Shout out to Meshuggah, man. Hope you fuckers make a way back here to tour. If you want to do me a huge favor, tour with Lamb of God so I can spend all my money. They tour with Lamb of God. I'm going broke listening to that shit. That's all I'm saying. And then quick shout out, not that it matters, but we will be at the Ghost Among Amarth concert. I'm buying them tickets ASAP. Great fucking group of motherfuckers. Ghost, I think we've shown you Ghost before. Maybe. They're pretty much Catholic priests in metal form, which is crazy cool. Great concept, great music. Concept-wise, great music. Among Amarth, Viking metal. Dope as fuck. 2 things that shouldn't match, but fucking match. Those 2 bands, in theory, don't match well. Can't wait for that concert. So we'll be there.
And listen to the Think Positive podcast.
Yeah. We're going to do a whole episode. New episode coming soon, and she's gonna get her own episode on the Nonsense podcast soon. Double promoting her shit. So listen to her podcast. Great stuff. I don't know what the new topic is, but you'll find out when it comes out. Fuck you. Don't worry about it. And you'll have merch by then too, as well, right? So buy all the merch. Buy all the stuff. This is a longer fucking setup at the end of the episode. Whatever. Buy all of our stuff. Support your people. If you want us to be famous, fucking spend $1 or $2, or just listen. What that old boy Shelby say? Tell 5 friends to tell 5 friends. That's all you got to do, man.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a hoe. Yeah.
Anyway, we'll be back another day. See you later. Have a good day, weekend, Friday, Monday, Sunday, year. And if you don't, it's your fault. Get better. Do better. Bye.